Howdy y'all, Mark Dreamer from Refurbished Gentleman here, and today on Why is All Wednesday, we're going to talk about color. The other thing that started when Karen got a hold of me was a whole new venture off into the wonderful world of color with painting furniture. When I first started, the brand, it was just one really that I used when I first started, didn't have a black, didn't have a wide array of colors where I had to, if I wanted to find a color, it was mix or mix or mix, and which is fine. And I still enjoy mixing colors, and I still do it with Wise-All as well. But I have to tell you, it was really nice to see this, which is just still nuts to me. This is their main palette of colors, and this is 54 colors by itself. So just its main, what they have all the time kind of thing, 54 colors. And then last season, they had the seasonal colors. They did 9 colors. 9, not 1, not 2, not like 5, but 9 more colors. And then if you saw the video we did Monday, they added 9 more colors for this fall seasonal. And I think that was the one really thing that drew me in, because as an artist, it's nice to go pluck a color and not have to figure it out. Like, hey, well, I really, really want a gray. Well, let me pick between all their amazing grays that they have and have that to start from, rather than, have to mix or match. And I tell you where it all really started was the black, because I'd never used a black. In one whole year of painting furniture, I'd never painted anything in black because I didn't have a chalk style paint that was black. And I painted a piece and it was amazing, and I was super happy with it. And I know black's not really a color, but it is a color, right? So I guess the point to that is that's my why. One of the many whys. Today's why is color. And not just the color. So it's like the color, that there's a lot of them, but it's also color in the fact that it's this really rich, heavily pigmented color. And even the black, like I said, it's not really a color, but it's so black, because we've all had them. We've tried a chalk style paint, and it said it's black, and then you paint with it, and it turns off like a charcoal color or something like that. And we wanted black, darn it, right? And I don't know how she does it with these colors, but that was the one where it all started. I still remember the piece they did. I remember some of the other whys when I used that color, but we'll get into that another Wednesday. But colors. I mean, there's just, if you're brand new to my page, don't know anything about Wise-All, and I've had quite a few people ask me lately about Wise-All, and that's partly to do with why I'm going to start doing these Wednesdays. There's just a ton of colors, y'all. There's 54 in their normal palette, which this is their cool little palette card you get, like this, right? And then last seasonal colors, there was 9, and then the cans are over here, but 9 more seasonal colors. So what is that? 54, 63, 72 colors. 72 colors just in their chalk synthesis paint line that you can choose from. And I mean, it's a wide array. And she really she's like me, she likes her blue greens. So there's lots of those. So if you're brand new to Wise-All here, so stop without me moving it around a whole bunch. This is their normal color palette. And you see a lot of blue greens, earth tones, and then some really heavily pigmented bright ones at the bottom. And then this past spring, she added some more really cool ones, rock steady. I don't know if that's backwards or whatever, but you can get the color anyway. And then the really cool fall-esque colors that she had for the fall seasonal colors. So that's I mean, again, that was kind of my big thing when I started venture off and trying other stuff. Color as an artist, having color at my fingertips is just something that's really cool to have. And then having such a wide array of color, and then having those colors be bright and vibrant, especially with a chalk style paint, Sometimes they'll end up getting to, like when they dry, they're matted and muted and not really the color that they were wet. You know, and sometimes it's a dramatic, like sometimes it's really, really bright wet and then really, really flat and matte, muted, dry. And Wiseau somehow, however she figured it out, made it so that way it's pretty darn close to that same really bright pigmented color after you've done all your stuff to it. So that's that. And then on top of that, then she got the 1 hour enamel, which I'm super excited. The piece, I just finished taking pictures of it. I'm gonna be able to show you guys. I used this one. It's the seeded eucalyptus. And I'd say, I don't know, it's like between a robin's egg and joyful, maybe, like a mixture of those two kind of thing. But really, just really beautiful color. I even left the brass gold hardware on there and left it as is because it was really beautiful. But this is the 1 hour enamel, so she's got 16 of those. And I think there might be more coming. I wouldn't be surprised because these are pretty freaking cool. If you're wondering, like there's chalk synthesis paint. If you're new to the Wiseau, is their chalk style paint line, and then she's got this, which is a 1 hour enamel paint, which is just paint, nothing else. It's all in one. Perfect for cabinets. I've been using it on furniture and love it because if you want to do like a one color finish instead of multiple layers or distressing or any of that kind of fun stuff, this is some great stuff. And you'll see this piece that I painted for Restore Decor, exactly what I mean. Just a beautiful eggshell finish. I mean, it was just prime, paint, done. It was awesome. And it comes off to this really, really tough finish, strong finish, or whatever you want to call it. Tougher than trigonometry, I think is what the saying goes with that one. And but it's really just a beautiful eggshell finish. So that's what you're looking for. That's the other side of it. Like last week, talked a little bit about using a chalk style paint and having it be that chalk finish, and you decide. With the 1 hour enamel, it'll definitely be an eggshell finish. But if that's what you're looking for, one coat or one color finish, that might be the way to go. But she's got lots of colors in that too. But wait, that's not all. The other thing, when I first started painting, I did a lot of waxing. But then I got into glazing. And some companies would only have like a brown, a black, and that'd be a bit about it, And then look at this thing. Well, what? This is the Wiseau glaze list. Look at that thing. So that's 16 of them. And one that I used on the other piece is the opalescent, and it's like this really beautiful. Let's see if I can find it up here. Yeah. So opalescent, just like what you would imagine, it's like a white sparkly. I mean, there's no real other way to put it, but it's white and it's sparkly, but it's very see-through. So what I did with this, I mixed it with some matte varnish, mixed it all together, and then did my final top coat over that blue piece and gave it this shimmer to it that I wanted to do for that deep ocean stone finish that I did. So, but look at all of them. So like if I wanted to go a darker color, I could go a darker color. Let's see, what else do they have? Dark Star, Black Pearl is like a shimmering black glaze. So just color, like again, just having lots of options. So color with glazes, color with the chalk synthesis paint, chalk color with the 1 hour enamel. And I see a question, so I'm going to take a second. And she says, "Why do you like glazing over wax?" I don't know. I don't know that I like one over the other. It's just depending on what you're doing and what the final results are going to be for you, and so. Waxing is very, let me think. trying to think of the right way to put this. Waxing is a little harder. I'm not gonna lie to you. Glazing is probably a little bit more forgiving because you can always go back over top of it. So if I glazed, so you paint, you top coat, and then you glaze to give you that layer of maneuverability with your glaze, right? And you glaze, you put it on there, oh, I don't like it. Then you can go back over top of it, right? But if you wax, depending on what kind of waxes you're using, doing anything over top of a wax is very difficult. Some brands say you can do stuff over it, some brands can't. I don't recommend painting or doing anything over a wax. Usually wax is the last thing in my experience for the longevity of a finish. Saying like, you know, think about if you wax your car, put something that's water-based on it, it's gonna go away, it's gonna repel. So with my experience, for a good, long, strong finish, if you're gonna wax, make sure that's the last thing. Don't do anything over top of it. So that's why, I mean, it just depends. So if you're going to wax, you know, hone them skills a little bit because it's really like more of a permanent thing. When you put it on there, that's the way it's gonna be. Now, if you glaze, there's a little bit more leeway in coming back and being like, oh, well, let me paint back over that, or, you know, top coat over it, or add this to it, or so there's some, but I don't know that I like one over the other. I enjoy all of it. I was a big time wax guy forever. For the first year and a half that I was painting, that's all I did was wax. I didn't even know what glaze was, to the point where I had the clear glaze and mixed it with paint because I didn't realize there was actually colored paints or colored glazes like this out there. But it was just experimenting and having those other tools in your toolbox to play with. So I started dabbling with the glaze. But that's kind of, I guess, the main difference. If I had to narrow one down, why I would like one over the other, it's just really simply because wax is pretty permanent. And it really isn't no going back on it. Once it's on there, it's on there. And then the glazing is not. So yeah. So that's why it's cool with Wise Out, because you got lots of different glazes and, you know, for you to play with. So anyways, that's what all today was about. See my new swag. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate you. She sent myself and the girls these cool new baseball shirt things that they got with their swag on it. I even got a smock. I'm not going to wear that, though. I probably will wear it like when I'm painting, but not for you guys. So, but it's really cute. They're really well made. But yeah, maybe not the most manliest thing in the world. So just saying. But when I'm not on camera, I probably will still use it. But anyways, so color. So that's all today was about, was color. My why on this Wise Out Wednesday. Just lots of colors. And when you're an artist, again, it's just nice to have colors to choose from. Like when we were kids and we had crayons. You know what I mean? Who liked the big 63 crayon box? And who had like the 6 crayon box? I was a kid that had the 6 crayon box and was jealous of the kids with the 63 crayon box. And now that I can have whatever I want, I have as much as I can to kind of fulfill those artistic whateverness. So, but yeah, it's always nice to have a wide selection. So not only with their chalk style paints, but with their 1 hour enamel all the way over to their glazes, Wise Out just has a lot of color to choose from. So that is my why for Wise Out Wednesday today. So anybody have any questions really quick before I hop off here? I got to go finish editing these pictures for the 2 pieces I'm donating to the ministry. I'm super excited. They came out really, really good. One is, like I said, a 1 hour enamel, seeded eucalyptus, and the other one is a very textured, layered, yummy blue thing with Poseidon and abyss and sea salt, and I even added some really cool, if you saw the preview from last night, rub and buff to the little feet and the pole. So But those will be coming out next couple days. I'll probably post one tonight and one tomorrow for those who are local, who are looking for like little sneak peeks of what we're gonna have at the ministry this weekend on Saturday. So, but no questions, okay? Well, everybody, again, I'm gonna keep doing this on Wednesdays. I've had a lot of good feedback. People actually shot me messages, private messages saying thanks for doing the little videos. You know, either A, I've never heard of Wiseall, or I've heard of Wiseall, but I didn't know, or oh, I was gonna ask you like why do you mainly use Wiseall? And I didn't have to because you started doing these videos. So I'm going to just keep doing it. That's why I'm going to narrow them to one topic each week. And then probably when I'm all done, do a longer just kind of blog about each. That way it's there for a permanent thing. So, all right. Anyway, that's it. No Maddie today. She had to go to school. So, sorting my Wiseall swag just for you, Karen. Our new storage area looks awesome. Thanks, Connie. Yeah, my shop. Get my shop's all squared away now, finally. I'm pretty happy with it. Now I'm just trying to get my office set up because that's the biggest thing. Videos are coming, but the office side is where the videos are going to happen, not over here because I have a YouTube wall and all that stuff. So I'm trying to finish that up before I venture off into doing video production and that kind of thing. Because where I do my pictures and video is going to be in the next room over. So everything that's just shop related, little lives with my paint backgrounds is going to be over here. So they still come along slowly but surely. I'm finishing up the desk over there now. So that's it. Anyways, thanks for everybody. Thanks for everybody's support. I had a couple people ask, you know, this week, which is just such a cool thing. Hey, do you sell paint? How can I support you through, you know, whatever it is you're doing? And I don't actually physically sell paint yet. I'm looking into situations here where I can both teach and sell paint, but until that time comes, how can you support me? You can purchase the Wiseall paint through the affiliate link that I post, and not only that, but you can use my discount code, which is Refurbished Gentleman, all one word, all caps, for 5% off, which also supports me. And that helps me just continue to do what I'm doing here, sharing content, and allows me to continue working with ministry in town because I don't paint and sell pieces for myself anymore. I paint the pieces for them. So it allows me to do all those things. So for those people that did ask this week, so cool. Thank you very much. That's how you can do that. And then once I get the YouTube channel up, I'll have affiliate links and all that kind of jazz that'll be attached to the videos as well. When I share videos, it'll have all the products that I use. You'll have links to find them and everything. So it'll be like a step-by-step tutorial with here's your recipe of what you need. You know, like I'll be like the cooking lady, except for the painting lady on finishes, and have everything you need for it. And that's it. So again, thank you. Appreciate that. I mean, it makes me very happy to continue doing what I'm doing, sharing with everybody, and yeah, that's it. It's funny, I don't look at myself all day, but I'm staring at myself in the screen right now, and this beard is getting crazy. Anyways, no more questions? All right, I'm going to get off here, go edit these pictures, post one of them today. So y'all let me know what you think. It'll probably be the 1 hour name one first. All right, everybody have a blessed day, and as always, happy painting.